Howdy folks, and welcome back to my World of Tanks replays with the mighty Jingles. I'm putting together this montage of IS-8 games as a sort of fond farewell to the old tank, as I have finally unlocked the IS-7. And I've sold my IS-8 to go towards the purchase price. 6.1 million credits it costs to buy an IS-7. I don't have anywhere near that amount of cash. So it's with a certain amount of sadness that I've sold my IS-8, and these were the last 4 games I played in it. So we kick off with a defensive assault game on Sand River. And this was a good example of the sort of thing that the IS-8 is good at. It really doesn't have the armour of the other tier 9 heavies, but it is quick and it has a fantastic gun. So one thing that it's very, very good at is rushing forward, occupying the choke point and holding it until backup arrives. And that's exactly what I'm doing here on Sand River. There's plenty of support coming. A little bit too much support as it turns out, but that ain't my problem. Okay, enemy scout, AMX 39, he's too low, he doesn't have line of sight to me. They do have 2 S-51s, so I am kind of nervous. This is always the dangerous part. You can get pummeled by artillery if they have a good scout, and if artillery is paying attention as you cross this open field here. Okay, T-20 to the front. I'm not worried about him bouncing shots. Although, that's the problem with the IS-8, your frontal armour ain't great. And he put one right through the lower plate. And there's a Persian coming around this way as well. See, now this I just don't get. What all he had to do was wait. Did he really think he was going to kill an IS-8? There's plenty of backup coming. Oh, here comes artillery. Now I'm getting a little concerned at this stage. Okay, I bounced off him, he bounced off my gunman. I'm getting a little concerned at this point because these guys are a bit slow coming around this corner, and there's all sorts of big boys. But this is what the IS-8 does. I keep aiming for the commander's hatches of that M26 and I keep missing. Now, that T-32 with his great gun depression managed to put one through my commander's cupola. Kiss the Tiger goodbye. Take another hit, damages my tracks, goes through, penetrates the hull. But finally, we have some backup here, so these guys ain't going to get around this corner without a fight. Bounced another shot. That one appeared to go... Oh, that bounced off the upper glacis, which is nice when it happens. Good hit on the Persian, and now here comes our Super Persian. Tanking like a boss. Lovely frontal armour. Oh, he showed me his side, we'll have that. Straight through the lower side. Look at this Super Persian, just taking hits like a boss. Got to protect his flank. Come on guys, kill this T-20. That's the stuff. Good. Got to back this Super Pershing up. Oof, he took a big hit there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Don't let him get away, don't let him get away. Oh, Tiger 2 behind us, got him. Now, my luck kind of starts running out at this point. I mentioned those 2 S-51s. Look at that. One hit. One hit from a tier 5 artillery. Oh no, S-51's tier 6, sorry. And it just kills, knocks out everything. Radio gun, knocks out my gun, viewports, tracks, kills a crewman, leaves me on 88 health. And that's the real drawback of the IS-8. It has such thin armour, artillery absolutely hammers it. Now, we're not doing too badly here, but these fellas, well, if you have a look at the base, what you can't see, well, we're being capped, and it ain't just a light tank. So I start heading back to try to reset the cap, and these fellas start chasing. Well, you know, random games. And now there's at least 2 heavies and a light tank in the cap, and possibly more. And they're guaranteed to have tank destroyer support because we haven't seen any of their TDs on this side. And these fellas are chasing a wounded lurver. Fellas, that red bar at the top of the screen, it means you're in the wrong place. The Tiger 2, who was defending the base, is so yeah, I mean, I did all I could, and then I get spotted by that IS-8, I think, and that lurver over there puts me out of misery. There you go. Unsurprisingly, that one was a loss. And you know, we could have won it, but these fellas over here forgot what their jobs were. So, and then of course some idiot on the other team starts trash talking, and there you go. I think I did about everything I could be expected to do in that game. Held that corner like a boss until that Super Persian came along, and it wasn't terrible. I mean, that was a 700 point defeat, and we still made 45,000 credits. Killed 2, damaged a whole bunch. Nothing got past us on that corner. Unfortunately, our backup was a little bit too enthusiastic, forgot what their job was, and went off chasing tanks that didn't matter. So, it was a good game for me, but, you know, ended up losing anyway. Next game, slightly different. So this one's a tier 10 game on Live Oaks, and we only have 3 heavy tanks. And I'm one of them, and I'm not really a heavy tank. And one of them's tier 8, but we do have an E100. And there's 5 artillery. Well, there's 9 artillery in total, but oof, this is going to be a tough one. Not helped by the fact that our biggest heavy tank doesn't go anywhere near the town in the northwest corner of the map.
Time to roll out.
It's pretty much just me and the tank destroyers up there. And you never want to be doing, not in a match like this, in an IS-8, you don't ever really want to be doing your traditional heavy tank job, you know, taking the hits, tanking the damage, because you don't have the armour for it. And, you know, looking at this map, the way things were unfolding, wasn't giving me a warm, fuzzy feeling. E100's heading to cover the bloody bridge. Oh, great. And so's the T-32. Well, I can understand the T-32. He's, you know, there's rolling terrain there. He can use his gun depression and his turret to weather the damage. But the E100? The E100's a street fighting tank. Why is he not? Oh, no. Great. So it's down to me. Fine. And the only people coming into the town with me are a Jagdtiger and an Object 704. And look at all the artillery. So I'm not having a great warm and fuzzy feeling about this one. And here comes their E100. Oh, great. Come on. Where are you? Where is he? Oh, there he is. Right through his lower plate. Good shot. And of course, artillery. And that's a Lorraine 15550, and he can fire very, very, very fast, so I'm not hanging around there waiting to see if he's still got another few shots in his clip. I will use a repair kit to get the hell out of his line of fire. And there it goes. Yep, you know how much Artie loves me. E-100's gun. Bounces off my upper glacis. So we're kind of evenly matched here, actually. I mean, I'm in an IS-8 with a great gun and shit armour, and he's in an E-100 with great armour and a shit gun, so, you know, it could have been worse. Oh, M103. Yikes. Bounced. And our Object 704's probably not feeling very clever sitting in the middle of an open road with all that artillery. And I have a bit of a massive derp. Look at this. I have no idea what was going through my mind. I actually shot at and luckily missed our own Jagdtiger. I just... no idea. Haven't got a clue what I was thinking. Sudden rush of shit to the brain is all I can think of. Luckily, I'm crap and I missed. So we blow the tracks off that E100 because he's got his lower plate covered up. He's you know, he's not stupid. He knows what he's doing, and I'm trying to keep him pinned there so Artie can destroy him. But I'm not sure if Artie had a line of fire at him. To be honest, if they did, he probably would be dead. But I don't want to go around that corner again with an E100 and an M103. So, oh, hello. Okay, the lure hits me back, and there goes artillery. Looks like I bounced one off the gun mantle there. Or was it the artillery? It might have been that Lorraine shooting. Whatever it was, something exploded on me. Okay, tracked the M103. And the tank destroyers give him what for? Come on, reload, reload. Gotcha. Okay, looks like Artie's been softening that Jagdtiger and Object up as well. But he appear... wow, looks like we've won the town. The thing left is a retreating Batchat. And I really hadn't been paying attention to what else was going on because I was, you know, kind of busy. And we're winning 7-2. Alright, time to go on the offensive. And that's what the IS-8 is good at, none of this defensive bollocks. Ferdy's been a bit brave, closing in with that Batchat. But he's not alone, and... oh, hello, Frenchie. And I believe did we track him? Hard to tell. Anyway, he's not going to survive because here comes our own cavalry. So he gets a good hit on me, to be expected. 232 penetration on the Batchat's gun. On its 105 more gun. Yeah, we've been penetrated a few times. So, very conscious of the fact that artillery is still in the game. But you know what they say? Jingles is not allowed to kill artillery, and that shot clearly went to the right of where we were aiming, and by some miracle did actually hit it, but just blew his tracks off. So I'm driving erratically here, trying to, you know, not drive in a straight line and get hit by further artillery fire. And the IS-8 is pretty good at doing that. Ferdinand saying, IS-8, go for it, I'll cap. And yep, roger that, will do. But then he spots our Batchat racing ahead to have fun with the remainder of the enemy team. Says, well, you know, or you can stay here and cap with me, the Batchat will have fun, but nah, I've still got 920 health and I've still got a good gun. And while I don't have the speed of a Batchat, I am pretty quick. So we'll go and see what we can do. We're starting to lose tanks, but we should still win this. Yep, killed another two of theirs. Our Batchat does a hit and run. Dives in, boom, boom, boom. Doesn't stop, keeps moving. Throws the cat amongst the pigeons there. So we know they're all clustered together in one spot. Object 704. Oh, and he's not facing me. Right, we'll have him. Oh, no, we won't. Artie or Tiger 2? Easy choice. Tiger 2's got his arse to me. Artie's in hiding. Good shot. But you know what? Artie's not finished with me. And they knocked my bloody gun out. And I've used a repair kit. Here we go. Anything you can do, pal, I can do better. Repair skills on the crew. Gun back up. And we're just about to cap. Can I reload and get some more points? Yeah, no kill though. So, yeah, that was alright. I don't think we get any special awards. Oh, I got sniper. Oh, fair enough. Actually, yeah, I think we only fired one shot that missed. Yep. Luckily, the shot that we fired that missed was aimed at the back of our own Jagdtiger. I don't know what I was thinking of there. Just serious rush of shit to the brain on my behalf. Took 7 hits and survived, and that's not something you see very often in an IS-8. But a decent amount of XP and credits. Not a fantastic game, but the guys that we beat up were 2 of them were, you know, higher tier than us, and 2 kills. So, yeah, not a bad result. But there's more. Now, I am not the biggest fan in the world of the encounter mode on El Halluf. I don't mind El Halluf as a map. Standard battle on El Halluf, I quite like. I'm not such a massive fan of standard battle on El Halluf in a heavy tank. Because you pretty much have to go and slug it out on the corner of doom, and if there's artillery in the game, it's never fun. And there's artillery in this game, and unfortunately you still have to hold that corner because it overlooks the cap point in an encounter map. So your tactics change when you do an encounter on this map, depending on how much artillery is in the game. If artillery's in the game, you go to that corner, but you don't try to take it. You just try to spot the enemy tanks on the other side of the corner for your artillery, and of course their artillery's doing the same. And it's not a lot of fun. But this was a good game. There were a few moments where I was certain I was going to die. And by some miracle, well, you'll see. So we have 2 IS-8s, myself and this other fella. T-50-2 has rushed down to start capping and draw the enemy team out. They have an IS-8 moving in, somebody's shooting at him. And we have T-54 comes rushing out, tries to reset the cap. But the good thing about the IS-8 is it's so incredibly fast. So that T-50-2 is going, help, 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 bang, bang, boom, dead. Double teamed by 2 IS-8s. So T-50-2 can start breathing again. But they haven't finished with him. There's an AMX-1375 comes barreling down here as well. There he is. Now I don't have a shot at him, and I don't really, because I know I've been spotted now, and artillery is in the game, but our other IS-8 gets a good hit, and then watch artillery, boom, there you go. So good job, Artie. And now, here's what we came here to do. I'm going to pull the camera back here just so you can get a better view of what's going on. Now, you're at a disadvantage coming up around here. Oh crap, T-110E4. Yes, in a Russian heavy, you're at a disadvantage coming around here because you have lousy gun depression and you have to expose far too much of yourself to what's around this corner to be effective. And trust me, there's a lot of big, bad, angry tanks around that corner, but we've now spotted them. So now, here comes Artie. There you go. That's all we're doing here. I'm not going around that corner. I'm not bloody stupid. And of course, we've spotted them, they've spotted us, and of course there Artie goes for the easiest kill, the AMX-1390. Miss him, splash him, blow his tracks off, and try to kill him again. And That's all their artillery shooting at that light tank. Instead of, you know, oh crap, T-110E4 coming. No. Get a good hit into him, but his gun is really going to hurt. There it goes. E-75 and the T-110 both hit me. And I'm suddenly not feeling very clever at all. But they soon come to regret that hasty course of action. It costs the E-75 his ass, and it costs the T-110E4 half his health. For no real results. They didn't kill anything. Now, check this out. That T-110E4 is determined to kill me. I just want to keep him spotted and let artillery finish him off. Now, I know the T-110E4 has very bad gun depression, so I'm trying to just stay below his gun. But no, he's going to hit me, he's going to hit me. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you, team. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Oh, I've never been so grateful for the fact that when a vehicle is moving, it gets its tracks blown off, it swerves and ends up pointing in a different direction. That was close. He would easily have killed me, no question about it. So, is it safe to go around the corner? Not with the T-30 sitting there, no it isn't. Oh, well he's just fired. But no, we'll now be spotted by Artie. Okay, well I just want to keep it, make sure he stays lit up so our artillery can have him. Let's start moving, trying to move unpredictably. Oh, Artie's shooting at me, there's one. Come on, move, 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 there's two. Come on, turn, bam, yeah. Ah well, nobody lives forever. So yeah, I mean I got the crap kicked out of me, but team did exceptionally well. And that's how you do the corner. On encounter on El Halluf, and win. And so this was the last game I ever played in my IS-8. I'm platooned up with Yukov and Fract. It's a tier 9 game. I'm in my IS-8, Yukov's in his STI, Fract's in his T-30, and this was a hell of a fight. And it was a good send-off for the old IS-8. Last game I played, with a particularly notable final kill, which you'll obviously see at the end of the game. Not a huge fan of this map, I have to say. Crimean map, South Coast. I don't know what it is about it. I don't know. It's like a Quake level. It's just so brown. And you know, I don't think I've ever. Karelia is another map that I just looks boring under the current rendering engine. It looks a lot more vibrant and lifelike with the patch 8, the new renderer, but I don't think I've ever seen this map on the test server, so I'll be interested in seeing what this looks like under the new rendering system, because it just looks so dull and grey, and yeah, not my favourite map in the game, but not a bad map. So I don't want to get too far ahead of support, and there's plenty of support coming around. STI, what else? Let's have a look. Plenty of big guns. STI, Object 704, T-30's coming, Tiger 2's coming. Enemy IS-3 being a bit hasty there. M103 and T-54 have sent a blood in the water. There they go, they finished him off. And here come their Lorraines. Pull the camera back here. Okay, so there's two Lorraines over there, but just watch what's coming down this way. Two Lorraines, an AMX-54, T-54, Tiger 2, one of their artillery, another IS-8. This is going to be a hell of a fight. Now that T-54 is trying to get around behind me. Well, okay, but I'm going to have to rely on the guys behind me to take care of him. And they do. Because I can't turn around with this lot in front of me to deal with this T-54. Come on fellas, take him out, take him out. That's it, that's it. There you go, thank you. Okay. There's some big angry tanks in front of me. I can live with one hit from a T-54. That's not so bad. Okay, come on. Can't hide behind that building forever. Here he comes. Ah, we've set him on fire. Yes! Free damage, free XP, free credits. Oh, another good hit. Not quite enough. 4%. Oof, he gets a good one into me in return. And I just missed the reload. Okay. But we're doing alright here. Winning 5-1. Is that T-32 I pummeled earlier? And M103 finishes him off. Target 2 over there, these two Lorraines. Judging by the direction that Lorraine's going, he's probably just desperately trying to reload. Looks like he's got the 90mm gun. Target 2's dead, these Lorraines are all alone. Gonna have you, Sonny Jim. Oh, and again. Looks like Fractor could use some help with that Lorraine. No problem, Newcoff's going for it, and yeah, there we go. E75, Target 2 finished them off. Good support, nice teamwork. And now it is, as this guy in the KV3 saying in chat, easy win. Well, I wouldn't call it easy. That was a good fight. You don't often get fights like that in this game. Just a massive tanks, dodging, moving, manoeuvring, firing. You know, a proper tank battle. And it was a really, really good, no holds barred, knockdown, drag out, good tank fight to celebrate, you know, my last game in the IS-8. But we ain't done yet. There's still a Jagdtiger, he said, as our T-54 kills the Jagdtiger. There's still an IS-3 a target. There's still an IS-3 in a Lorraine 15551. Now the IS-3's spotted, and he's probably in all kinds of trouble over on the other side of the map, so I'm never going to reach him in time. But there is still some artillery. Now you know I'm not allowed to kill artillery. And I have been quite naughty in the Live Oaks replay where I killed an artillery. But there's no better way to say goodbye to a good old tank. Come on, where are you? Come on. And he knows we're coming this way. There he is. Yeah. Below me, Carrot Cruncher. Gotcha. And that was the last game that I ever played in my IS-8, because that 3225 XP was the last experience that I needed to unlock the IS-7. And unfortunately, I don't have the money to buy the IS-7. It's 6.1 million credits. So I've had to sell the old girl, and that was the last game I played in it. And it was a good one. I mean, not fantastic. I only got the one kill, but it was an artillery kill, so it's worth 3 of any other kind of kill. Did some damage, got a kill, happy with that. So that was the IS-8, Russian tier 9 heavy tank, although it plays more like a medium with a monstrously big gun. And I have enjoyed playing the IS-8. It's a difficult tank to love. It doesn't have any armour, but it is very, very fast, and it's got a monster gun. Definitely a... what's the right phrase? It's an acquired taste. It's not your typical heavy tank. A lot of people don't like it, and yeah, I totally understand why. But it has been a fun tank for me to play. I'm sad to see it go, but I'm looking forward to getting the IS-7 in another 3 million credits or so. And then we'll get some IS-7 games up, and I'm really looking forward to that. I haven't played it on the test server and had an absolutely amazing game. So I hope you enjoyed the replays. Take care on the battlefield, and I'll catch you next time.